All right, got about 6,000 miles on the Chevy. I wanted to do the first oil change at 5,000, but you know, life gets a hold of you. And wanted to share really quick, I just made a video about oil changes on your motorcycle, and I thought I'd just give a little advice to the ones who don't know about oil changes with vehicles. If you didn't know already, most dealerships are gonna charge you roughly $20 in the labor cost to change your oil. But then they're also going to charge you a few more dollars for oil disposal and like another tax fee on top of it. So technically you're spending anywhere from like 25 to 30 bucks just on the service, not on the parts. Did you know you can price shop your own parts? You can go to an O'Reilly's, an AutoZone, your favorite auto shop, and or even you go on Amazon, go online, and you can price shop your own oil and get it at a cheaper price than what the dealer would give it to you. The only money you're really ever saving doing your own oil change is the $20 to $25 it costs you in service. That's all you're really saving. So you got to put a price tag on that $20, $25. Is it worth you spending, I don't know how long it'd take you to do an oil change. Let's just say it takes you an hour to do your own because you don't have a lift, right? So you're doing this at home. And if you're doing it on a car, then maybe you have to jack up your car. But more specifically on my truck. My truck, I don't have to jack it up. It's pretty high enough for me to crawl underneath it. But is it worth me doing it myself for 20 bucks, 25 bucks and crawling under there and possibly making a mess, or not making a mess, spilling any of the oil, but having to transport it back to AutoZone or O'Reilly's for disposal, because they don't charge you for disposal. It's free oil disposal there. Is it worth that? To me, it's not. To me, $20, $25, whatever the charge is that you're saving on the oil change, I would rather buy my own oil at a Amazon or getting a special discount at O'Reilly's or AutoZone and save the money there. Because right now I just called a Chevrolet dealer, and their price for a full synthetic 8-quart Mobil 1 oil change is about $130 out the door. But they're only charging like $25 in their service. So it's about $105 that you're paying for the product that they have in inventory. But you can go to O'Reilly's, you can go to AutoZone and get the same oil for maybe $65. That's a $40 savings, or up to $40 savings. That's what you want to price shop for. You want to price shop your oil somewhere else, because you can bring in your product to a dealer. You can bring in your product to a quick lane service like Valvoline or Midas, and they're gonna still just charge you the labor cost of $20, $25. Now, yes, you could do this yourself in your driveway and save yourself the extra $20, $25, but there are some benefits doing it yourself. Like, for example, if you were doing it yourself, you get to see exactly the condition of your oil, and true mechanics like seeing the condition of your oil because you get to see whether or not any coolant is leaking into it, any water is leaking into it, or if you have any glitter, which is like shavings, into it, then you get to see the condition of how the vehicle's being run. But you can always ask the shop, hey, can you show me what the oil looks like? You can still ask for that. So for those who say, I do it myself because I like to see the condition of my oil, you can still see the condition what shop you use to do it. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you do it yourself, you're only saving yourself really $20 to $25. And if you're military, most people offer you a military discount, so you can save $5. You could possibly pay less than 20 bucks having the dealer or a quick lane do it for you. You just gotta price shop that product. Get that product cheaper somewhere else, maybe on Amazon. And right now, AutoZone seems to have the cheapest for me. I think I'm gonna walk out paying less than 70 bucks for full synthetic oil. All right, made it to AutoZone. Let's see what I paid for the full synthetic product, right? So I had to buy an extra 3 quarts because most half-tons pickup trucks take 8 quarts of oil. For those of you who have smaller vehicles, you can come get the special. If you notice right here, it does say $33.99 for Mobil 1, 5 quarts. That's full synthetic oil for $33.99, 5 quarts. If you drive a small pickup truck or you drive a small car, that's it right there. Full synthetic. Can't get any better than that. Now, I opted for the Mobil 1, let's see what it says right there, filter. So it is $15 for the Mobil 1. You don't have to go that expensive. You can get a $10 one or a $7 one, but since I'm using Mobil 1 full synthetic, I want to use their filter that goes with it. Also, because I have a half-ton pickup truck that takes 8 quarts, I have to buy the 3 quarts that I need for the truck for the oil change, which is $28.47. And since the 5 quart jug was on sale, I cannot get military discount on that, but I can get the military discount on the 3 extra quarts and the $14.99 oil filter. So if you look at my subtotal, it's $77.45. Mobil discount, $11.99 taken off that 5 quart. You're not going to get that discount going into a dealer. So bring your own oil to the dealer. If you're the type that likes to get serviced by the dealer, bring your own oil. Save some money, right? Subtotal $65.46 plus military discount at $2.85. I paid less than $70 for what I needed for the full synthetic Dexos 020 weight oil. And then I'm gonna pay $20 for someone to do it at a quick lane that can do it in less than 20 minutes. If I go in the morning, less than 20 minutes in and out, and 20 plus 67, that is $87. And doing it yourself means that you get to see the condition, but like I said before in the video, you can see the condition just by asking for it. So you got to ask yourself, me crawling under my vehicle, changing my own oil that could take possibly an hour, is it worth the $25? And the only reason why I bring this up, because I always debate this with guys. But I do my own oil change. But True Mechanics do it. What is your time really worth? What is your time worth? And I think, and people don't really know the difference. They just say, oh my gosh, $130 oil change? Well, break that up. If you ever look at your receipts when you go somewhere, know what you're paying in labor, know what you're paying in parts, and price shop your parts. That's how you save on vehicle costs. That's how you save on maintenance. You got to see what you want to pay out of pocket and where you want to save at. And that's my advice on oil changes. Thanks.